So we're into the pistol now. Liquid and eLevate. Liquid, the victors of the knife round, going to be starting off on the CT side. A quick smoke all the way over to... Oh, ouch. Fugly getting tagged there pretty nastily. But 3 players towards the B side to begin things off with for Liquid, which is really nice. Again, you can kind of work the timings. If you expect B rush to be more likely, or if you want to trade more effectively, if, let's say, eLevate in their T position were to try to push up Banana, take it aggressively, then you've got 3 players there. But now we can see that the third player is rotated back away in a timely manner. So it's a good play there from Liquid on the rotations. But it's not about the rotations, James. It's about connecting to those heads with those pistols.
There's 3 of these CTs left. 2 of them rotating from B, and Rocker is ready and waiting, at least for one of them, as the trade does come in. But 1 versus 4, not impossible, as all he requires is 1 tap to the head. This is, after all, a pistol round. There will be no helmets to speak of for either side. But the crossfire is already in position. Although eLevate has wholeheartedly failed in that mission. But Daps possibly going to try and save the defuse kit and flashbang for the next round, but that ain't going to happen. Oh, just missed. That was a nice one.
That was, yeah, I was
cool. I was too slow.
Over the rails.
I was too slow, Dan.
Over the railing. I hope there's no rugs on this map. That was a bit disturbing on Dust 2.
Right, so only 1 frag so far from the man Daps, previous IGL.
We've got 2 smokes here, one on Nafly and one on Daps, as they go pistol armor, and 4.57s, which is quite cool to see. So there's the first smoke. And I do actually like the fact that they are able to play with some of the smokes here. I have to see what they're able to accomplish. They've got 4 players towards A at the moment, and eLevate looking for a bit of action here towards the B bomb site. The bomb's still left, though, towards the bottom of Banana, and that's in case they spot a stack, actually. And once smoke's going to go down, that's going to delay them a little bit. And you can see that part of the reason for the smoke is going to be this. Now they can actually rotate some players back around, as Nafly is also still floating towards that CT arch area. So lots of flexibility gained by the way Liquid are approaching this pistol armor round with some of these smokes in hand. All the smokes are gone now, though.
Indeed, and the T's with some smokes of their own as they're going to start to push the site. There's the first victim onto the B bomb site, which is going to be Fugly. His teammate, I think that's that. Still alive at the moment, but not for long. He falls. There are 2 more CTs in construction at the moment. But, oh, look at how tagged eLevate are. This is entirely doable, actually, but unlikely, to say the least. If you find the right people, we're not going to find them, as Rocker going to take out the last play there, Dren.
I do like the theory, though, behind that round from Liquid.
What is the theory, Dan?
Well, just the fact that they were trying to essentially use the smokes as kind of like doorstops, essentially, I guess would be a crude way to put it, so that they could buy themselves time to actually rotate to the right spots with the pistols. Instead of just like blindly stacking an area, which is of course very viable as well.
They stacked B this time as opposed to A, but stack looks somewhat temporary, as we already have 1 player rotating. That's going to be a Dren. I think we have some GoTV lag. And we're back. That was fun. So we have 3 T's over towards Banana, and rotation going back over there. You can see a Dren rotating once again, so there's only Daps holding the A site with a P2000, but from any distance, well, from that distance it's not going to do much more damage than if he was further away. You can see the T's using Molotovs to clear out all the naughty areas where someone might be standing with a P250 or 5.7 to get that close 1 tap. Again, you can see another Molotov just going into the bedroom area as they take the site. That's still undetected, but for how long?
Gonna go down there. So Liquid's looking for the exits and damage and potential pickups of some weapons. And then, wow! Adren actually wins that fight. That's amazing. However, it's going to actually prompt Liquid to go for a bit more action here. Fugly picking himself up the AK there only for a moment before getting taken down himself. So 3-0 is the score at the moment, as Liquid are going to be on their first buy. Unfortunately for them, they can't afford an AWP or anything like that. So going to be sticking to the rifles. Going to be sticking to, well, actually not even full grenades here. Not even close. Not even full smokes. Fly was unable to buy himself a smoke. The rest of his teammates could though. So it's only 4 smokes for the CTs. We know how important those are on the CT side of Inferno.
Look how thorough eLevate are with the nades, although they are behind a smoke curtain at the moment, so they will be wasted. They will only offer temporary respite. But again, as you said, look how the nade cache is already pretty much depleted here on the CT side. They may have 2 potential smokes for B, should they choose to throw them. But other than that, there's not much in the tank.
So here we go now. eLevate looking to just get some extra map control up middle, and
They're just looking for that. They're just playing that picky style down. They're just no flashes or anything. They're just straight up YOLO, really, pretty much.
And they're committed here. They don't have any control of Banana at the moment, so it's got to be A. They've got to make the executions work here, but Daps coming in with a double straight away from Quad. That's the bomb down as well. eLevate have to wrap back on top of this to try to reclaim it, because the rotation from Beast coming in really fast. Once again, Daps reclaims the bomb, only for an extra moment. eLevate able to pick up the frags, but that bomb is down. Nitro got his aim on that spot by Quad, and he's able to pick up the frag. So smooth from Nitro, but it's not over yet. XP3 coming in again. Go for the fight, takes down Nitro. One more player, it's Fugly, and he's going to win the round for Liquid. Big win from them, but unfortunately, their money is still in tatters, and we're going to see probably a similar buy for them. Inafly this time around going for the Shoddy, the Mag 7, FAMAS on a Dren. They, again, only have 4 smokes this round. So, full buy from eLevate. Can Liquid keep it going, or will they be broken here? 3 players at B to start things off for Liquid once again. You can play the timing game with this. Naf has taken his mag to apartments. And we famously see mag action in recent times in the European scene from MBK on the B side, actually. He's very good in the position where Nitro is with that. So now they're going to start thinking about floating a player back towards A at the moment. But they've seen nothing so far. eLevate very quiet on the map at the moment. They do have Banana control, and there it is, asserted onto Nitro. eLevate taking middle control now as well. The bomb still dropped at the bottom of Banana, so someone's going to have to go back for that. Here you go. Now they can go either way, either which way. A or B. They know that it's very likely there's 2 players to a site. Fugly going to get flashed over. This is an excellent play here from Liquid. Only gets 1 frag, though.
They saw the flash coming, actually. The front player turned away as expected it, so didn't get flash at all. But a rapid's coming here from the T's. And again, Liquid were forced to play very passive positions on the A site, following all that poking here from the T side. But they are charging towards the B bomb site. Look how patient the bomb has been, just sitting on Banana, not showing while these guys just charge in and shoot a Dren straight in the face. eLevate, they're just peeking, taking the jewels and winning them at the moment. And we are going to see 4-1 here.
Dren didn't even fire a bullet, James.
No,
He didn't shoot a bullet. He just looked at him and he died.
Yeah, he got put in the blender for sure.
That was actually a really nice way to play that round, because they had this situation where, you know, it's a classic situation, that kind of like a 2-2 split there from Liquid on either side, and so what they were able to do was, once they worked up middle, they're like, you know what, let's not actually double back all the way with everybody towards Banana. Let's actually try to split this, and in doing so, by taking this area, the players who are playing A from here basically get cut off from this choke point, and they still get a wrap. So it's like a really strong way to actually play that situation. So got to love that that calling there from eLevate. To actually go for a play like that and to execute it so effectively. And as you said, they are winning the duels pretty well at the moment.
Okay, so we have another limited buy here for Liquid. Their economy is not really getting off the ground at the moment. We can see how varied the money is as well. Fugly's on 2,900, although I suppose he's probably going to be dropping on an AWP for a Dren in the following round, as the remainder of his team are floating around $1,500. So I guess that makes sense in the end. Again, they are on the eco at the moment. We'll find out. Oh, we've seen messed up grenades all day today. And it continues. So the Dren's been boosted up here. He is the only one playing with the rifle. And I think there's some information seeking maybe coming soon here from the CTs. Try and find out where the Ts are stacked. Seems they may peek the mid area or just tease it with a few gunshots. See if there's any suppressive fire. Indeed there is. And they're going to rotate into more passive positions. You can see Fugly gone all the way to the Speedway. And Daps playing from the site here.
So really lacking on the information. Liquid has shown the propensity to, in spots like this, try to push a little bit to get the info, but this time around they are playing a little bit more passively. Fugly is now meandering over towards the A side of the map, but
Daps is in a world of hurt right now. Well, he's about to be.
That's a quick frag, and Fugly going to put a frag in from the back as well. That's going to actually alleviate some pressure here from Daps, because Elijah has to look 2 ways. It's not going to matter though, dispatching Fugly almost effortlessly with that spin from Elijah. And Daps he's still in the pit. He's still not down. Yeah, this is huge.
He's making things really awkward for the T side. I think he did a bit of team damage there. There's only a Dren remaining, and oh, he could have got a second frag there. I don't know. He didn't have a kit, but he would have done even more colossal damage there against the T side. Let's have a look at how much money they have left following this buy.
That was a hot mess for eLevate.
Again, Liquid, they're just losing round after round here. Look at their money. They still can't buy. This is a disaster for them. A complete disaster. And they were favourites going into this. They started on the favoured CT side. Indeed, they've gone for a late force, in fact. There's a scout coming out for Nafly.
So yeah, Liquid in a incredibly horrible position again. And I don't know if I've seen them on full grenades ever, to be honest. I don't think they've even seen them on full smokes ever. I've seen max, I think, 4 smokes. So that obviously hurts a lot. This round they're playing pretty standard, very passive standard plays here. You don't even need a boost to actually get up there quickly, by the way. Just saying. But Liquid are going to actually get Fugly up there with a boost this time around. And just going to try to mix things up here with that defensive positioning. Again, unless they decide to change their current setup, they're not going to be in a position to play for any information here. That flash over, the peak, not going to happen. And something interesting about that smoke, something Envy do is, or Envy Us do, is they have a way to smoke that consistently so it's a bit closer to the wagon, so that you can actually jump up onto the wagon whilst you're still in the smoke and then peer over. But hold that thought, because we do have the Arash coming in. Nitro working on them with that Mag 7. Only picks up 1. Fugly gets eliminated immediately from the top of the first oranges when he was boosted. And Liquid now in a 3-on-3. And
look at that trade through the smoke. Adren 17 HP and Elige on 9. Nice, know their angles. And Rush is in a dangerous position as well, as is Daps. So this could go either way here. It is going the way of the Ts, as Daps doesn't have a kit here. He's stuck behind fire as well, versus 2. Could get 2 frags, but just not enough to win the round, so he's going to opt to save his armor and his FAMAS with 89 armor. He's got plenty for the coming rounds. Generally, you don't replenish your armor unless it's below 40. As I think 40 is the most armor you can lose in a round. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's correct. So again, Liquid continue with their economy in complete tatters. They've been forcing, and it hasn't been working out for them. Ooh, we've got 4 nades coming out for the CTs, but they're split across 2 ways, so we may see some aggression down mid. Oh, look at that.
Look at this. No connections with the HEs, though. That's unfortunate, but they do get Naf at least down to the chair position, fragging like crazy across the board here. The bomb is dropped. Naf going to spot a player by his second minute. It's Rush. It's all on Adren now. He's got no armor to play with. He knows where Rush is. Gets the drop on him. That's going to be a 1-on-1 now against Storm, who's got him down. And that's going to be it. Another round by eLevate, or for eLevate rather. It was a good attempt though from Liquid, and having lost so many row that they got to. This is looking like their first decent buy, but again,
yeah, it's like round 9.
But again, though, they still don't have full smokes because Adren went for an AWP. So I know I harp on about the full smokes quite a lot, but it is important. Adren going to get smoked immediately, which is quite annoying. Looking for it.
Yeah, you can throw that smoke from T spawn, running off of the bench.
Oh, aggressive on Banana too here from Liquid.
That smoke is in place, and Nitro will prepare to re-smoke it. Let's have a look at where Adren has adjusted. Indeed, he is holding the boiler area now, but Daps has fallen in middle. So that's just in mid and lots of aggression, and they've smoked off Adren again. He may die before he even manages to properly engage somebody here. And indeed, that's exactly what's going to happen. He gets taken out, so good decision making there by eLevate. Took Adren out of the game. NAF2 try and defend from the pit. There's 2 frags for him. There's somebody in Naps, but Storm's got 14 HP. And there's a man advantage here for Team Liquid. NAF is winning this round single-handedly for Liquid. There's a 4 frags at least for him. And the AWP will get picked up for Adren as well. So that is a good round for Liquid. And despite it being 2-7 again, this could entirely end up being 8-7 for the CT. So don't count them out just yet.
Yeah, they split up very quickly there when they when they were coming around with the wrap on Arch. One player or two kind of went off towards Arch side to try to like get frags on the rotating players at Speedway instead of actually trying to fully clear the site. And looks like NAF needed a lot more neutralizing than just the efforts of a couple players. So
eLevate finally on the eco as well. And look at that. Liquid have won 1 round in recent memory, and eLevate are already on the eco. So the war of attrition has been there, but it's gone in eLevate's favor almost every single time apart from this one.
Yeah, there's been a lot of close ones. So they're going up for that quick push on middle. Daps with the spam though through the smoke is going to be able to pick up a couple frags. Spray coming in to look for the 3rd one. So switching out to the pistol. Not going to get it just yet. Rush is going to be finding that headshot. And XP3 and Rocker left over. And they're actually going to get themselves a bomb plant, it would seem. Rocker can even have planted it a little bit more safely there, but there it is. Bomb going to go down, and Nitro going to come in from the side. He gets him just in time. A second wasted is a bomb not planted, it would seem, as Liquid pick up this one. Only losing 2 players, which is acceptable.
You saw the gap in the smoke on quad, which ruined them. It ruined the push. And that's one issue with Inferno, is that a lot of the time the smokes people throw onto Archer and Quad are quite inconsistent and leave gaps, so if you can, it's good to find reference points to throw them quickly and relatively safely, and that's another nade that hasn't gone to plan. We've seen that all day for some reason, just not a good day for grenades here, Dan.
No pancakes, I've still seen no pancakes. But we do have the trades coming in on Banana, regardless. And this is one of the reasons why sometimes you want to play 3 players at the start on that that B area, because Banana gets contested so quickly by the T's. You want the ability to constantly be able to trade with them into with 3 players. That's actually really strong, and we can see that this has actually worked out somewhat for Liquid, despite it being a 3 versus 3. It could be a lot worse for them had they not had the extra player to respond quickly to the B pressure that was put on there by eLevate. So Liquid, they have a Dren here, in-game leader, dedicated AWPer behind the fountain, and eLevate don't like the looks of this, are going to back away for a mid play, perhaps hoping that Liquid would have 2 players towards B, and in fact at the moment they still do. Naf, he's proven himself once at the pit position, he's got to prove himself again. He's between a rock and a hard place here, nowhere to go, but gets a jumping headshot onto Storm, and there's 2 players left to find. His teammates coming in to help him out. There's Daps, and Naf is still on the site. But the bomb is ticking away here. XP3 could make this work. Does get the first player. Finds the next one on the site. Quick frag there. Spots the last one too late. And Adren is not going to miss the shot. There's the round for Liquid as he gets the defuse. And looks like Liquid are climbing back out of this deep, dark hole that was dug for them by eLevate.
Yes, indeed, they are clawing their way out of there. Let's have a look at this. The team money. They could go for a buy here with some Galils, should they choose to try and keep the economic pressure onto Liquid. They did lose a few people that round, and it's going to be the Tech-9 train with a few digs here and there, it seems. Excuse me. I'm a bit sick today, so apologies for all the sniffing and coughing.
The spluttering. Don't forget
Indeed,
the spluttering.
The spluttering. Right.
Spluttering everywhere.
So, good start from Adren. It's going to peek from a different angle. Nice flash by the teammate, and that's teamwork for you. Second frag for Adren. Can he find a 3rd? Look at this aggression from him. There's the 3rd one. He's going for the ace right now.
Oh, beast mode. You can see after the first 2 or 3 shots, he started to hit that flow, and he was just taking no prisoners. Adren showing that he's got the sick op skills, and that's 5-7. Liquid looking much better. They need to get that 8-7. They really do to feel comfortable at all. Well, any level of comfort. Adren off the back of that 5 kill. Is he going to get aggressive here through the smoke? Going to back away and remove himself from middle to go for a quick peek. Oh, gets the shot. Beautiful there. Rush is a dead man. They won't be able to identify him. His face is gone.
Dental records obliterated.
So 3 players left for eLevate. 2 eliminated in the first 30 seconds of the round. Make that an extra one now. Naf taking down Storm, and it's going to take a big play from the remaining 2 players to equalize this. It's a good way to start things off. A very good way.
2 1v1s there by Liquid.
And you have to ask yourself, was it necessary?
Indeed, it puts them in a difficult position, so they have to leave one of their sites with only 1 player committed to it against 2. And that could end up losing them the round, but we will find out. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Adren is going to hold down the arch area as his teammate is going to be in the pit. So this is going to be a strong position, actually, from Team Liquid. 20 seconds remaining. Let's see if eLevate can eliminate. Rocco goes down, so only XP3 with the AWP. And he will lose to Nitro as well, so it works out in the end. And 6-7, 8-7 looking reasonably possible right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they've really regained that momentum, and you can see the full difference as well when as soon as they were able to actually fully buy for once, everything really changed for them. I mean, Adren got onto his AWP. There was more grenades. It really changed the dynamic a lot, and they settled into much more comfort. It's a quick double nade, and that's actually going to be enough to take down XP3. That's beautiful. It's not common that is going to result in such a clean... Oh no, Fugly losing a chunk of health there thanks to that team damage, but luckily it wasn't an AWP.
Wasn't worse than a knife from Shazam onto, I think it was nothing, was it?
Or
whoever it was.
I don't remember, but it was painful.
So in that situation, like when Pasha misses a shot there, he throws out the Molotov, but I'm not sure if the... well, they do indeed have the money finally, so... But never mind, Elige falls down as well, and Liquid look like they might be bringing this to X7 after all. Again, it was 7-1, and they won 6 rounds in a row here, and annihilated the eLevate money, and built a bit of bank themselves as we go into the last round of the first half.
And I'm happy to see a huge amount of Molotovs or incendiaries here from Liquid. Having that extra delay potential is a huge difference in being able to respond more quickly. And Adren going to go straight deep again with that AWP thanks to the forward smoke that they have there. Oh, that's another fantastic grenade. Rocket down to just a measly 39 points of health as XP3 peers over the top of the smoke thanks to the boost on the plant pot. And you can see that eLevate are just, at the moment, just stuck behind these smokes. And Liquid need to make sure that they use the grenades to their advantage. They don't go for a lot of these aggressive plays early on. They simply don't need to. Adren is the best player suited for that stuff with his AWP. But at the moment, you can see also he is holding back quite defensively. They've got 4 players towards A at the moment, but there's nobody who recently was able to closely check what was going on in Banana. So this might be a bit of a gamble that could go awry very quickly here for Liquid if they're not to basically clock onto this. If this rush is about to hit right now, which it looks like it is about to. Liquid's still not rotating anybody back. It's still just a one-man defense here. It's just Fugly against an entire lineup of eLevate players. The spray comes in. He gets 3 quick frags. That is massive there. Rush is alive with 2 health as well. So Fugly did his job and then some as eLevate get the bomb down. Oh, they spotted in time, but how did he not see Storm? I will never know. As Storm picks up another quick second kill. Unbelievable result. Naf now in a 1-on-1. And oh, there it is. Naf is going to win the round at the end. But what ridiculousness. What chaos. What chaos.
That was anarchy on the B-bomb site. And Liquid actually go from 1-7 to 8-7. What a comeback. But now they have it all to do on the less favoured T side. eLevate went onto a stonker at the beginning of that first half. But it's over now. And the lead is in the hands of Liquid. A slim one at that, and they, again, going to have to climb the slippery, muddy slope now to make it to that 16. Halfway there so far. We'll have to see how things continue. So looking at the kill score, we can see it's reasonably average across all players on both teams, so no complaints there. So we'll see what these two teams have to offer on the pistol round. Liquid on the T side. Curious to see what kind of strats they have to offer here. Standard setup from the CTs, 3 going towards A and 2 towards B for the time being. It could just be a potential rush up Banana, or just a surge to try and take control, but the angle is being held by eLevate, who's going to get the information. Naf gets all the way to Arch, but he's going to fall, while the remainder are going to push onto the B bomb site.
There's a flank coming quickly as well for eLevate. They got rushing behind this lineup as it's barely actually really taking control of the site. Nitro, though, dispatches him immediately. Now it's down to Storm. 3 remaining players are quite low. Storm with a 5-7. If he is on point, he won't be on point.
Nope.
It will be Adren who's on point. And Liquid taking that pistol. What T rounds have they got to show us, though? Of course, eLevate are going to be on their pistols. And will they pistol armor it? Will they go for that? Or will they actually just... Looks like they're just going to pretty much full eco it. Yeah, just going to full eco it. So, interesting here from eLevate. They really want a really strong 4th round buy is what this is indicative of, usually. Because if you're gonna buy pistol armor, you're not gonna do it the second time, like the second round. You're gonna do it straight away after you lose that pistol, because that's when you can actually pressure their economy more effectively. Doesn't make sense to do it in the following one. So would expect something similar, like maybe a few P250s in the following round here, just to enable them to have loads of cash for a super strong buy with all the grenades. Been emphasizing it a lot, but it is very crucial on this map for the CTs.
Okay, we'll have a look at where this Molotov goes. It looks like it is for first oranges. And indeed it is, but the boost is in position, so that won't do anything to the CT hold. There's a second frag, almost a third one here for the CTs, as somebody goes flying into the fountain. XP3 going to try and get a frag through the smoke. That will be a warning signal that the CTs are close by. The Ts will be holding an angle now. Look at these smokes. The site is completely closed off, save for Banana. And in fact, no, Banana's down as well. So smokes all over the place here. That's going to make things really hard for eLevate. No kit on the remaining 2 players. And seems Rush is going to go try and save the Tech 9. Guess he could play for exits and try and pick up a rifle here.
Yeah, that's actually quite viable as well, considering the fact that they're going to have quite a bit of cash.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's doing, but from a more passive position.
That was my favorite ragdoll, by the way, of today. Just like flung into the fountain. Oh wow!
Oh,
almost.
Almost got all of them. I feel like he should have there.
That's really nice.
Not enough time on the clock, and that will keep them poor off of this buy.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, he can drop the Tech 9 if he wants to and buy up a pistol. He didn't do that, but I guess what he did was he bought some pistols for some teammates. I think he bought a couple 5.7s actually. Indeed, I think he did. Rush picking up 2 extra frags there. Big money for that. As just baiting, just getting some info. We can see the grenade came in shortly thereafter. That peek from eLevate, the CTs. And Liquid, they want to stick together at the moment, which is smart. And Daps is lurking in the house.
Just for a new box. I think it might be. So looks like the push onto B might be coming back, although maybe a change of heart there from Fugly. Let's look at the setup here from the CTs. Nothing in the smoke, just teasing, firing some shots.
Well, some of those shots going to be connecting now. And Liquid is just very watchful for this stack. They want to hit B, but they also don't want to run into a stack. So it looks like they're going to commit now. Going to go in. Walker dying to the flames. Good flashes there, and good Molotov's actually kind of carpeting the entire area there to make sure that he would get caught in the flames. And there is the bomb planted on the grill, as we have an impossibly good setup here for Liquid's eLevate. No way for them to actually break this with what they have. So another round there for Liquid, and eLevate are going to have their really strong buy coming up in the next round, and things are going to get interesting. We're going to get to see how they play their CT side with all the monies, and whether or not they can break Liquid straight off the bat, and how much damage Liquid will actually do. So interesting things to be shown here. I'm also curious to see what their default round is going to look like as well against eLevate with the AKs. Here we go. We get the buy coming in from eLevate. Are we going to see an AWP? Nope. They're going to stick to the rifles. And how many smokes do we see? Full smokes. Hooray!
That's going to be an important point for the CTs. I think we might have some aggression onto Banana here. It's going to be the nades and the mollies. Once again, 25% chunk taken off Adren there. But he has presence, lots of teammates there, safety in numbers. Got the counter nades coming in, but the T's are charging and may just get the advantage here. eLevate gets a frag, saves his teammate from Adren. Trade coming in though, and Rocker, he's still alive. He's got another frag there. Finally succumbs to the flames, but gives his team a one-man advantage, and still a secure bomb site and a bomb on the floor. There's Fugly taken out by XP3, meaning Daps is the last one remaining here for Team Liquid.
Okay, Daps has a lot to do. That entry is going to be super important. They're actually going to flash over Daps, though. Didn't get flashed at all. Ooh, there you go. Let's get taken down. I'm really confused about that Molotov that went into sandbags, because I'm 100% sure he was standing in the flames, but he took no damage until he moved. Did you see that? Because there was a Molotov thrown in his face, and he wasn't burning.
I saw it in front of him, but yes, there was...
He was in a corner. There's like no way to escape the flames there. He must have been standing in them.
He may have been on the edge of the initial smoke where it kind of expanded to reach him afterwards.
I'm very curious about that, because he did pick up an extra frag also. Either way, that's the past. The past. Oh, these flashes are so sublime. Nitro picking up both kills immediately. Liquid on a tear into that A bomb site. It is almost uncontested, as we have only one player going down, and the remaining two for eLevate are forced to do nothing but save, basically. There's not any other response they can have to this. It's going to be pretty much impossible to retake this. And Rocker going to quickly dispatch Daps, who will be able to call his position, but I don't think that Liquid are all that interested, if you look at their money, in chasing these kills. So they'd rather just sit with these AKs in hand, which is much more sensible, to be honest. So 2 rifles saved. Lots of ways to play this. Commonly, I've seen teams that like to play their rifles both on B, for example, whilst the rest of the team is saving. So that way, if the team does actually end up hitting B, you've got like a kind of normal default setup to maybe just win the round with that B setup, or you know, you could theoretically split up the rifles if you really want. But I kind of like that, because if they do go A, you can save the rifles again, and I don't know, it's kind of nice. So Rocker going towards B, and Elijah is actually with him, so they're actually going to go for that 2 rifles towards B play.
Okay, so they are 8 rounds behind here. Liquid with a very good start to the second half. 4-1 so far, as you can see there on your scoreboard. Rocker going to re-smoke off the car area of Banana. A bomb is there as well. Nobody down for either team yet. eLevate has been tagged down to 65 HP. You can see the passive positioning with regards to the A site as well.
I like this actually, because they can really go for an approach with the 2 rifles, kind of play to win approach. Because this is like a really nice place to potentially get loads of frags if you play the nades right, if you hit the shots, of course, and if you've got the right, if you know the setup well. Looks like they're going to back away though, and Liquid do seem pretty intent on taking a B play relatively soon. They've only got 1 player towards middle. They've not really shown any interest in taking control of apartments, so this is very indicative that they're just going to straight up hit B at some point. Daps has even somehow managed to make his way all up middle without being detected. Going to go round towards Arch now, and he should surely be spotted soon here. There's XP3 gonna be taking Dapsy's gonna be taking him down. And in comes Liquid with the push now. The 2 rifles are in play. Elijah with 2 frags there. We still have Rocket in play with his rifle by First Oranges. They're looking for this. 10 seconds left. They got to get the bomb down right now. Dapsy wrapping around, and they will take down Rush and Rocker. So Storm against the remaining 2 players, barely getting that bomb down in time. And Storm, one player's really low. He just has to find the heads here. Time is also against him. No kit to play with. And that smoke just put down. Smart here from Liquid, playing both to one area, so they can trade each other effectively. There's the fake from Storm. Chasing him around, and Naf's going to be the one to take the frag. So good effort from eLevate, but Liquid 13-8.
Okay, so Liquid 3 rounds away from victory now. eLevate could push out a buy here, and indeed they will. If this doesn't go their way, then this is pretty much map for Team Liquid here. You can see they've got 3 FAMASs, and again limited nades. They've got 4 smoke grenades though, a few flashbangs as well, so Liquid will need to be careful and face a few walls in order to avoid any flashbangs coming in from Team Liquid.
And you can see now that the lack of grenades also creates a situation where it's much, much harder for eLevate to actually pressure Banana and actually take control of it, and force grenades out and trades from the T's and generally just annoy them. Instead, they just have to sit back. They can go for that play where they try to flash someone over for info, but it's pretty risky, especially as they likely only have like a FAMAS on the B site. So you can see them playing a very defensive setup. That's pretty much all they can do, and this is what really hurts you when you don't have the grenades to work with. And Liquid this time around, once again, not really showing a beginning to the round with big presence in both mid and B. Instead, they're just going to go straight for a middle play after a bit of a delay. And the rotation almost immediately coming in from eLevate as Nitro wraps around the side. XP3 going to go down. Naf working his way into the bomb site as well, finding every player hiding in every nook and cranny of this A bomb site as eLevate try to get themselves back in. It's all on Elijah now against Naf and Daps. And he's got a significant health advantage. He's going to try to potentially creep through the smoke here. Trying to see if he can find a way in. And Naf and Daps are silently stalking him. Naf gets taken down by Elijah, and he finds the second player in time. And Elijah, he doesn't have a kit, but he does have the time. So looks like eLevate are going to keep themselves in this one.
I think it might be close, but he should have it indeed. He will. So just about, let's have a look at the team money. And we'll just double check on this screen because it shows more. And a buy is possible here.
Yep. I think they should definitely go for a buy here. I think without question. And there it is. Yeah, eLevate. Wow, is that an auto shotgun on Rocker? OMG. OMG.
Oh, he's expecting the eco.
OMG. Alright, well,
it's going to get us a nasty surprise.
It's really good in this area, so I'll have to see if you can pull out a result with it. I do like that skin as well. Quite summery. But Liquids at the moment with their force fight, looking to actually bust up through the smoke. In comes the auto shotty there. Rocker only picks up Nitro, but in comes the immediate rotation from a couple players here for eLevate. But Liquids now falling back a little bit, and they're really bunched up here. They're not spreading their players at all, really. eLevate, because they're playing with such low money, though, they're not really themselves confident to delve into apartments, not confident to find the info. So the fact that Liquid are all bunched up and don't have map control, that doesn't really matter, because eLevate don't want to take it either.
Okay, so well, Liquid will have to force the issue soon as the clock is running down to about 30 seconds. It looks like they're going to be in for a set play onto the B bomb site very shortly indeed. See, I think Nafly is going to be Molotoving right there, as you can see on your screen. It's going to force XP3 to second Oranges. Push coming in now. Can they hold that?
Well, the flames were put down. Perhaps they wouldn't expect the player there, but Fugly's there with the quick turnaround to take down XP3. Elijah falls immediately as well. 2 players against the 4 of Liquid, and they look super good here on this this hold of this bomb site. Rush coming in from the side with the FAMAS. Good attempt, but it's not enough. All three players have 50% health here, so Storm actually has a solid chance to try to get some quick kills in before the end of the round. And there's two quick frags, pulls out the pistol. That's not going to work. Fugly takes him down, and 14-9. This one is starting to get really bad now for eLevate. They don't have any money to work with.
Yeah, do they force it up? That is the question. Do they go armor, 5.7s, nades, diffuse kits?
I actually think they should actually, because they only have 2 rounds left potentially, and that's 2 chances to win a round versus still a terrible buy with FAMASes and 1 chance to win a round.
Alright, so you can see they are trying to close the distance with these guns. P250s, 5.7s, close up. It is going to be a 1-shot even to a helmet. That's the advantage of them, and they're trying to exploit its pros.
Oh, nice. The snap of NAF. That weapon unrecoverable, though, but Liquid, they better be careful. This is how it starts. This is how it starts, James. So they are spread. Liquid at the moment. And got 3 players towards B here for eLevate. XP3 there in the balcony. And at the moment, they're just trying to get what information they can. And here we go. Now some nades going over into B. And they do actually rotate the bomb back, actually, because they're going to go for the A play. But it seems like this worked because this fake at the moment, there's only XP3 was on the wagon there. They know what's going on, but they did fall for that initial fake. The bomb is needing to go faster through quad to get this bomb down at the moment, as eLevate are all rotating. 3 left here. Fugly finding a couple. Down middle. Oh my goodness. The flames all over the library at the moment. Smash finds his way through. Only 1 rifle on Elijah. Dapsy in the pit. Good position here for him. 2 players now to challenge. Over by quad, and Daps excellently handling the situation. Nitro coming in as well. Timely peek there from Nitro, spraying him down. And there you go. Liquid pick up another round. But it was a good effort from eLevate for the retake.
Okay, so this is last chance saloon here for Team eLevate. You can see this could be their last buy of this match. And this is the first match for both of these teams in our North American League. $275,000 on the line in total. At least, sorry, excuse me, I stand corrected. So potential aggression here on Banana from the eLevate side. At least you're going to take a lot of damage from that nade, down to 62 HP. Got to watch out for the other shenanigans. Using the pillars to protect himself from those bullets, but Naf just trying to push the smoke to no avail, as he will get taken out by Fugly, who gets wallbang there, but still alive with 21 HP. So he may end up to be the person they, I was going to say, can't eliminate, but there he goes. So 3 versus 2. Only Rocker and Storm remaining. Rocker looking to potentially rotate over to the A side. You can see the bomb. Again, it's still boss and mid at present. Rocker just going to stand on the eLevate area. Sorry, eLevate area. The Speedway area. It's 4:30 in the morning, so you have to excuse me. So, Liquid don't want to leave themselves with too little time here. But again, it is a 3 versus 1. So as long as they don't line up, then can't be that bad. The rotation's coming in here. You can see the C2 on your minimap looking down top mid. There's the first frag onto Nitro from Rocker. He's going to run back and allow his teammate to rotate. Storm is trying to get there as fast as he can. The bomb site is in control of Team Liquid. Bomb is being planted on the grill as well.
And I don't know if they expect the player from Banana at the moment, but they do have the good old heat and potty set up at the back of the bomb site. 1 on core boxes, 1 in the back corner. And that's going to be enough to eliminate Rocker. And Storm goes down as well. 16-9 final score. And we're going to have ourselves